Everyone, I'm Koke from Hotspot, and I wanted to record another video today because I just finished a call with another customer that is building their lead scoring. So the problem is they are getting to the limit of the lead scoring properties, which is, I believe, is 15. Because every time they launch a campaign, they have to create a new lead scoring properties and update the points. So I wanted to let you know that there is another way around, and it is with counters. So counters are just number properties, and you can create a form counter, an email counter, etc. And there is a way around to only include a specific clicks in emails or a specific form submissions. So I created two different workflows. The first one is a counter for form submission, and this one enroll any contact that submits any form, which is a good way to re-enroll contacts in workflows. But then I added a delay of 1 minute, and because there is no if you use form, you just have to like select a specific form, so that's not actually a good option. If you want to see all the forms that contain a specific keyword, and that was the key, they were working with one specific campaign, so all the forms have this campaign name in the form name. So this is very handy. You can use the recent conversion, which is a property that keeps the name of the form and the name of the landing page where the contact converted. And then you can count by one by using this. Actually, let me show you because it's not there, but it's use an action in the workflow in the CRM that increase or decrease property value. So you can add it, for example, that whenever they whenever they meet this criteria, which is the last conversion was the form, the specific form that they want, add 1 point to the counter. So what you can do then is in the lead score property, you can just do adding the points depending on how many times they submitted it. If you want to do it more detailed, you can do like between 1 and 2, giving some points, between 3 and 4, giving some points, etc. So that would be a good way to do it, right? Perfect. So that would be for the form submission. If you're asking, okay, that's grand. How do we do it now with the marketing email? That requires a little bit more, but it's not very hard. It might take 5 minutes or so. So the only thing that you need to do is you enroll the contacts whenever they click in a marketing email. So you use the same criteria, known, that works as a re-enrollment. So we're gonna enroll everybody here, and then you have an if-then branch again, but you use the last page scene. So the last page scene is gonna have the URL of any page that a customer is going to click on. So the good thing is when you send them a marketing email, you are sending the tracking code, and if they click in a link, you're going to have that in the last page scene. But if you want to track only specific things, what I would recommend is to work with a campaign and work with the tracking URLs. So I can add the UTM campaign as campaign 2024, which is one of the campaigns that I just created. So then what I can do is to filter a little bit more. I can say the last page didn't contain any of campaign 2024. I don't need to know the full URL. And then I just add 1 point as well to the marketing email counter. So this is very handy because then if you just want to change the like if you create another campaign, or if you want to start tracking another marketing email as well, you don't need to create a new workflow. You don't need to create a new property. You don't need to create a new lead scoring property. You can just add within the same criteria. I don't know, campaign 2025, and you create the campaign 2025, and that's it. Then, if you want to do another one, a marketing email that contains a webinar, perfect. You can just create the campaign for webinar 2024, webinar 2025, webinar Q1, whatever, and you just start tracking that. So I hope it makes sense. It does in my head, but if you have any questions, let me know. Um, but yeah, that would be a good way. Stop creating and wasting properties and creating more waste in the CRM when you can just do things simpler and easier. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.